count goes to launch, says go or no go. OTC, go. QBC, you gotta go. Don't be there. Mike.
Minus 2.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go and I am gonna go and take care of a few things and go get some food and, you know, go and say hi to some old friends of mine. And you sure you're gonna be okay? Me? Yeah. Hon, I promise I'm gonna be okay. Are you sure? I promise. Go spend time with your friends. Go meet up with old acquaintances. Go and relax. I'll be okay. Remember, this isn't the first time I've been alone by myself in the depths of space. Alone. With no one else. I've done it before. I know, but this is different. This is like uncharted territory. This is like deep space. I know. And I know you're worried. I know you're very worried. But I'm going to be okay. Everything will be fine. Just relax. Nothing's gonna happen. Everything is going to be really chill. I promise. You promise? I promise. Okay. Well, just holler at me if you need anything. You promise? I promise. Everything will be okay. Okay. Just, I know. You're worried. I am. Okay. I love you. I love you too. It's nice finally having a best friend and a partner and someone I love who understands me, who gets me, someone that wants me around. Look at me talking to myself as if that makes a difference anymore. I mean, I kind of used to back then, but you know, not as much anymore, you know. Kind of reminds me of the old days. Back when, you know, I really didn't have a lot of friends. I remember that stuff. I remember it quite fondly, but also quite weirdly. It was definitely an interesting time. Ay, ay, ay. You know, I used to try and talk to really anyone out in the universe that would listen to me. Wasn't just religious folks. You know, God, Jesus, Gandhi, higher beings, higher celestial bodies. You know? All sorts of people. No one listened to me for years. But now people listen. And it's nice being out in the universe. Finally exploring and going places that a lot of humans have never been to. It feels good. It feels good. God, I could go for a coffee. Man. I think that's one thing I do kind of miss about Earth. I mean, we've stopped at plenty of interesting places similar to Earth, but not really quite Earth. You know, and a lot of people, you know, there's just certain things and certain tastes that just, I don't know, certain things that just, I just miss the taste of. I don't know. Call it weird, but call it different, I guess. I don't know. It's also one of those things where, like, you don't necessarily think about the things you miss until, like, I don't know. Until it starts to disappear. I don't know. Anyhow. Well, at least it's nice and peaceful. Hang on. I'm getting a transmission? Bothering me at this hour. You're on the horn with Crash. Hey! It's been a while. Oh! Rachel! Hey! What's going on? Not much. You know, was just roaming by through this quadrant and I happened to see that you and Hanako popped up on the database in this area, and I just figured I'd call in, see how you guys are doing. I I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. That doesn't sound like you're entirely okay. No, 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 for real. I'm doing okay. I guess I've been away from home, away from my earth, my reality for more than a year now. Actually longer than that. And I really do appreciate a lot of the food and a lot of the culture and a lot of the different worlds and planets and places we've been to together. Me and Hadako. And even with some unexpected faces and friends, but there's just something I kind of miss about Earth a little bit. I don't miss. I'm not homesick, but you miss some of the things that made Earth, well, Earth. Yeah, yeah. And the more time I spend away from Earth, the more I've picked up on alien cultures and foods and habits and dietary changes and just you know adapting to traditions. Yeah, and trying to be cultured about it. No, I get it. I get it. Um, you know, it's funny because since you've been gone, Earth has started becoming more aware of things metaphysically now and spiritually. What do you mean? Well, a lot of interchangeable things have started coming through towards J2000. And a lot of more metaphysical, spiritual, and even cosmic related things have started showing up more and more on Earth. And because of that, it started actually by proxy actually begin rapidly developing and adapting to other creatures and other foreign life on other versions of Earth. Really? Mm-hmm. I mean, J2000's not the only version of Earth that exists across the multiverse. You know this, right? No, I know, and there's been many versions of Earth that have come and gone, and some that are still around, some that are no longer around, definitely for sure, some that have ceased to exist, and some that are just kind of there. But all my years of studying Earth and studying the multiverse, it's just, yeah. It's weird because go on. It's weird because I tried for so long, for so many years, to leave my Earth in hopes of a better, planet, a better plane of existence, a better reality. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to evolve past where I was. And there was even a part of me as a kid where part of you felt like you were never meant to be human. Yeah. And it's only been for recent events that I've gotten just a small taste of what it's like to actually not be human. Right. I mean, me and Haruko, for the first time recently, got to share what was like to have an actual merged physical body together, like, in another timeline. You know, it's not this, you know, like, oh, I'm a host or she's a host or we're sharing each other's bodies type thing like we've been doing. It's an actual physical combined body. Yeah, and it felt amazing, and it still does. And I crave that because I feel at peace. Because you're not the one in control. Because you want to let go. Did you ever get the test results back yet? From last year? From the laboratory? The facility that I rescued people from along with my coworkers and friends? No. I knew it was going to take a while, but I didn't realize it was going to take this long. So you still haven't heard back? No. Do you want to go get some coffee? Like actual coffee or like alien coffee or like space coffee? No, like just actual coffee. Like actual coffee. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would like that. I would really like that. Perfect. I actually know just the place. Follow me. Yeah. So, I'm gonna move this to down here. Yeah. There's this place that exists in a sort of pocket version of Earth. A pocket version of Earth? Yeah. This is in a different timeline, in a different version of Earth. But, this version of Earth is, M30, 3,500. So, M3500. M3500, yeah. And in this timeline, there's a barista who is the owner and sole employee of this cafe called Coffee Talk. And it's located in Seattle, Washington. But what makes it interesting is in this version of Earth, yeah, the real world is actually populated by a broad variety of other creatures, not just humans. Oh, so you mean, yeah. Aliens, elves, orcs, mermaids, barbarians, you name it. They all coexist. And they all come just to get coffee and talk and relax. Huh. I brought you here because I think you getting a perspective, a different perspective on how, what life could be like if things evolved correctly the way that they were supposed to on J2000, and give you kind of a taste, a sample of what it would have been like. I see. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I'll show you. First off, before we do anything, what do you want to call yourself in this reality? I can call myself anything you want. What's your name? So am I running the shop, or you'll see. There's actually a name that came up with recently for when me and Hanako simultaneously exist in our body, our shared body. Their name is Mitsuri. It's a beautiful name. When did you two come up with it? A while back, but for now, I wouldn't mind just going by Crash for now. I guess just jump into it. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups. When the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires. When the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives. And when humans live among them, as driven as ever. It is a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. See, I told you it's different. Most of these stories are left untold. But some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks and take up residence in some strangers' memories. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop. The place is only open when the sun is sleeping. A place where people share their stories. And these are their stories, Crash. Tuesday, September 22nd. Welcome. Oh, it's you. It's calm, as usual. I've got a slight problem, though. My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half of my ingredients today. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. Anyway, let's set things up first. We're our first customer, after all. Writer's block again. What are you writing now? Pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. You want your triple shot espresso now? Shouldn't that just be coffee, coffee, coffee? Coffee, coffee, coffee. One cup of triple shot espresso. Special for my only customer tonight. You plan to do something? Oh, she writes stories for the newspaper. Local newspaper. And a local online publication website around town. Yeah. Something bigger. So, a novel. At least you still have your job, though. In case, things go awry. Did I say something wrong? What are you talking about? talk about chance and luck. What about your job at the Evening Whispers, though? Do you have time to do both? Do you have the strength of the caffeine to do so? I assume the number of words you have written is not too far from 0 to none yet whatsoever. I see it. So, 0. Sounds like a plan. If you can pull it off. Because that sounds like a balancing act that Freya? Yeah, that's correct. Freya's doing. Really? Glad this place could be of service. I mean, it's funny because I don't. I've never owned a coffee shop. I've never owned my own shop before. God, how amazing would that be? What, to own your own coffee shop? Yeah. Think about it. To own my own coffee shop. To own my own place to just, kick it, relax, have a nice brew, and just, talk. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna fix one thing. Oh, I see it. That works. Also, I'm gonna use the restroom too. But, man, to have my own coffee shop. It actually does sound wonderful. The idea of just having my own shop to attend meetings, have people come in. It sounds nice, doesn't it? Yeah. And so it's, I guess, someone longing for a good drink at this hour. Even if it's not a coffee shop, it's just nice to have that comfort, That's a secret even I don't have the answer to. She's exaggerating. I'm not rich. Rich in personality and, rich in, adventure, but not rich. She's a pretty good writer, She does short stories. So, works for a newspaper. You can actually find some of her stories in the evening newspapers. So, which I need to check out and read sometime. Hi, would you like to order something? Perhaps maybe a tea, a coffee, some chocolate? What do you think? Also, trying to make sure the audio levels are good. Yeah. So, making sure the audio levels are good. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Tweaking the audio. There we go. It's a very interesting little place. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Yeah, would you like to order something, sir? Or person? Do you have any preferences, sir? Do you have something that you like, something sweet, something bitter, something strong, something caffeinated? Okay, something bitter to keep you awake with milk. Oh, and draw some latte art on it. Something bitter. Okay. Okay, got you. Trying to do a smiley, but it didn't work. Bailey's. Lua. Nice to meet both of you. I'm Crash. Welcome to Coffee Talk. Bad customers this later night are either lost drunks or criminals, and I mean, as someone who, do we tell them? I don't think you should tell them who we really are. As someone who's had to deal with lost drunks and criminals in the past, they're not as difficult to deal with as you might think for you. Sometimes they are, but they're not. Nah, they're easy to handle. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment, I guess. Yeah, I know those memes. How do I deal with annoying customers? I mean, whenever I've dealt with annoying people, it's just you try and be patient with them, you try and be empathetic and understanding, and you take it one day at a time, I guess. That's really all that can be said and done, is you just try and be understanding. Not everyone's as understanding, but if you give it a try, then you never know unless you try. That's all that can really be said and done, But also, I do have my own methods, you know. Don't want to say what those methods are, but I have my own methods. But it wouldn't be wise to also talk about customers to other customers. If that makes sense. Ethical thing, if you will. Oh, so she's a succubus. Interesting. An elf and a succubus. A lot of spicy drama. Let's see. Life isn't always as drastic as you think it is when it comes to your life. I guess. Poor Lula and Bailey's. Aw. Wasn't he just a sweetheart? Aw. Aw. Oh, she left. Eh. I've listened to far worse problems. Trust me. For as long as you've played therapist to other people's problems, and being the only empath in the friend circle, it gets tiring after a while. But I get it. It's alright. Plus, this coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories, so I do hope yours will have a happy ending, because you deserve it. Sadly, no. You like green tea and lattes? Ah, shit, I forgot that. Me? No, not yet. At least, we're working on it, but, me and, my best friend and partner are taking it steady. But we're working towards that. But we are. But I love her a lot. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be here doing this. She's kind of my inspiration for doing all this. So I love this coffee shop, and I love her. And I think she would have gotten a real kick out of this place. But she's off doing her own thing with some friends and old acquaintances. So, kind of tinkering around with some things in her past. But I do love this coffee shop, and I love her a lot. And every day when I get to talk to her and interact with her, it's like my heart flutters just a little bit each day. I love her a lot. But I'm sure that's not the answer you're really looking for. You can't choose who you fall in love with, my guy. You know, love comes at you fast. And it hits you in the most unexpected of places. And if there's anything I've learned is someone who, well, slowly is transitioning from being a human to a potential alien is that you can't choose who you fall in love with. You can't choose when you fall in love with someone. But you can only choose to continue going on the ride either together with that person or alone. And I choose to do it together. yeah. Oh, God. Elf culture is such a fun thing. Plus, I mean, at least you have a literal eternity to learn and change. You have an infinite amount of time to gain and, you know, enjoy your wisdom and really soak it all in. Don't take it for granted, man. There's a lot out in the multiverse and universe that you can easily learn at any point. Yeah, that too. There's still a while until sunrise. You can just relax, read a book. We've got a couch here in the coffee shop. I would understand if you just need a place to just plug in and recharge for a little bit. thank you, and do visit again. This was nice. You're a nice guy, Bailey's. You're a nice guy. You were listening from the corner, weren't you? That sad face. I hope they find a way to be together. I'm sure they'll figure it out, but I hope they do. Alright, well, safe travels, Freya, and get some rest. I think I'm gonna close the shop up after this, too. Close up a little early. I know, but honestly, tonight was a good reflection and a good night for all this. So, this was nice. And after the rest of the delivery is definitely coming tomorrow, I'll be open as usual, so, you know, not a big deal. You know, yeah. You too. You too. Oh. Yeah, I told you there's a lot of things going on. Okay. Good to know. Huh. Lot to think about. Yeah. Lot to think about. Lot to think about. Yeah. Lot to think about. Right? That's... Huh. I told you. Huh. Told you. Yeah. No, you're right. I was not expecting, you know, relationship drama, a struggling writer, and your own self-reflection coming out. Yeah. That was a lot. But I'm not upset either. Still. No, you're right. That was still... That was good. Right? Something to think about. No, you're right. You're right. It's it's a lot to think about. Well, take some time, process it, and just, you know that you're not alone when it comes to trying to reach out across space and time. Because as you can see, a lot of these elves, humans, succubuses, dwarves, and even struggling coffee shop owners are trying to make it. See, exactly. And didn't the coffee feel good? Yeah. I got to make some drinks for myself and for the guests. I really liked that green tea latte. That honestly was my favorite. I should start making green tea lattes. That's perfect because I can drink green tea. Well, that and you could just make, a warm cup of coffee decaf. That's true. That's true. I could start just doing decaf. So I actually have a friend who's very versatile in coffee culture. Maybe something like this would prove to be useful one day for them. Perhaps. But still. Thank you for sort of giving me that clarity of introspection. Anytime. And look, I mean, you're welcome to go back and check out that timeline anytime. And, that host body is there anytime you want to go back and interact. So I can just, yeah, you can just go in and take over if you wanted. Huh. Interesting. What do you mean? Well, it's just I didn't realize that I had the ability to not just shift into Hadako's body, but other people's bodies. Yeah. It's something to think about. I am aware. But you do realize that with your spiritual energy and your NO, that's one of the unique abilities that you have, right? You can just, I mean, there's no other way to say it, phase into other vessels. Huh. That's something to think about. I guess I could use that to my advantage. Almost like a spirit. Yeah, like a wandering spirit. Think of it that way. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Thanks for the talk. I appreciate that. You're welcome. And hey, I'll be around. So if you want to grab another cup of coffee and learn a bit more of how that version of Earth works on M3500, go ahead. Okay. Thank you. Of course. Anytime. I'm gonna get going. Tell the wifey I said hello. We're not married yet. What do you mean yet? I'm ending the call. Hello? Rachel? Okay. Hey. Oh, hey. Oh. There we go. I'm comfy now. I'm back. How'd it go with your visit? It went good. It went good. Hung out with some friends. Talked to an old acquaintance. Grabbed some really good, like, just fancy Galanorp barbacoa. Oh, isn't Galanorp that, like, more thinner but tender, like, seasoning and, like, dry rub? Yeah, it's really good. It's the one I've talked to you about. Yeah. We talked about it off camera and transmission, but yeah. So, how was it? Good. Oh, it was so juicy and tasty. Perfectly sliced, too. Like, just imagine, like, a really good thin slice of meat. Sounds tasty, just with a dry rub. Yeah. But enough about me. How'd it go? Anything happen while I was gone? Yeah. Something interesting. Something very enlightening, but very cosmically enlightening. Oh? I'll tell you about it, later. But I'm glad you're back. And it looks like I might have a little side adventure I might be doing while you're gone. Occasionally. Oh. Something a little less dangerous. Yeah. Something way less dangerous. A little more mellow and calm. So I know, how do you feel about coffee?